super proud, we put it in the ground. We got the nice sound, yo. The lyrics too, yo. We gonna do what we do. We need to, yo. Just let it out. Yeah, we'll scream and shout. We'll do it every day. But then we'll keep it real chill, yo. It's the month of May. We got the bars for days. We gotta go so long so they can all be amazed, yo. We're in the haze. I'm so unfazed. I'm so unfazed. I'm so unfazed, yo. I'm in the zone. I know why I am walking, yo. Stop talking. I said stop barking. We need to start feeling and we need to start walking together. We need the unity. Let's come together. We know it will be better, yeah. Yeah. I like the freedom and I like the weather. Yeah. I think I want to just play the ball of tether. Yeah. We'll bring it back. You relate to that, yo, it's from a jack. We're spitting facts. Yo. Hey, what's up guys? We're here at the shop and today we're gonna plant some turmeric and yucca and pigeon peas and a lot of good tropical summer stuff. Let's get into it. Stefan's a beast. This is why we need the machine. We are machines. Dude, we did it guys. We breached the fortress. This is what we do day to day, week to week. So I guess there were horses in here before, hence the last video. But yeah, horses are a lot of, I like horses a lot, but it's a lot to feed them. There's a lot of straw that you have to feed them and minerals and doctor's fees and all this stuff. And we are looking to have, you know, as much resilience here as possible, you know, so less inputs the better. So the horsey I think is going with the old owner, and now we're taking this horse paddock out, this like fencing and stuff, we're opening it up and planting it out, you know. So that's the idea. Jupiter Farms, horses are out, fruit trees are in. Horses are sweet. We should feature Julia. She's a badass. She's a woofer. Keep up. Keep up. Let's fill it in. Knowledge is power, they say. My friend Tony Robbins says execution is power over knowledge. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. But I think a mesh of the two, you know. You can't execute without mindfulness and, you know, understanding, right? I guess we're gonna roll through here and then we're gonna burn this kind of these weeds. We're going to dump all this compost and we're gonna plant turmeric, yucca, pigeon pea, and maybe bananas and stuff. We'll see. I want to do a lot of calorie crops and just get it ripping, easy stuff that does well in summer, and that's our goal. So we're here in this new nursery we built, and we're gonna bump these up. So these are a bunch of trees we got locally from different places, and we're gonna bump them up so that they can get bigger. And so if a client wants like a really big canistel or a nice avocado with avocados on it, we could kind of have them ready to go, just back up. But we do like to plant these smaller trees typically, but some people really like that, you know, that bigger tree. So this will be where they live. Jaboticabas, mame sapote, mango, avocado. And this is just a banana. I don't even know where this is from, but I found it, so we're gonna plant it. I think it's a Namwa. Yeah, so the Namwa is really spectacular and does so well, you know. We'll cut this off. It wants to go on the ground. It's thirsty. It's thirsty. Did it. Stefan said he did it. Dude, so Stefan's burning and all our neighbors are looking at us, but it's like a no-till method of getting rid of the weeds. So we're trying to get rid of the weeds, but we're not trying to bring a machine in here and till it up and mess with all the microbes in the soil, all the natural microbes, and just kind of be a little less intrusive about it. So, and this is actually a natural process in Florida. You know, they're used to, like, certain species have to germinate when the fires come in. Like, that's why they do these, like, planned fires you'll see on, like, next to the highway. So, like, it's not like super harmful. It's actually great because we're going to get rid of these weeds. We're going to put down that compost, and we're going to plant turmeric, okra, yucca, pigeon pea, and whatever else we want. So it's funny, this whole time I'm going to change the list as the day goes on, and we'll see what we actually plant. The burning is the key because it's not so backbreaking, you know? We're not like all day long. It's just, you know what I mean? So it's like you want to work smart too, not just work hard, you know? We could have a massive machine and come here and do that, and sometimes that's necessary, but, you know, this is a little turmeric patch, so burn it for 30 minutes and then it's all, you know, ready to be cultivated. Done, here's right? Stefan the burner himself. That's right. No plant survive. Goats will be sick. This is what we should do. Start the first row here. And we'll just begin. I love how you could hear the mic and you can't even see my mouth. So this is like Zen Hour. We're gonna do a Zen Hour right now, where we could make like sick music and we're just flow, you know? Bro, I'm gonna get all the plants. This is what we'll do. We're gonna plant all these okra. So we'll plant this, and we'll plant this, bro. Let's go. So pigeon pea and okra. So the list might not be final, but there's two right there. Dude, summer plants all day. I love okra. And honestly, like, you know, a lot of people are doing plant-based and stuff, and that's cool. You know, it's really good for the planet, or, you know, to each his own, what, you know. But if you want it, you need protein and stuff, and these pigeon peas are tons of protein. It's like a bean source in your garden, you know. And beans are good, you know. So it's like a tropical bean. So we're gonna rip a whole row of this and this. Let's get it. Cool, we just got to our clients, and we are about to spread biochar and feed the trees some goodies. He's really about it, you know. He's got like 5 or 6 garden beds, like really nice, you know, planted out, and like 30 fruit trees, couple banana circles, like a big old pollinator garden. That's kind of the recipe, you know, for someone who wants to live off the land. That's like phase 1, getting in the game, you know. Can't see him. He's got like a 40-year-old tortoise in here. What's up, Michael? Yeah, we got it all loaded. We should be good. And I was going to use this too to cover it up, if that's cool. This mulch. Yeah, I figured it to just on top of the biochar. I'm going to sprinkle it around the trees and then put more mulch. Like, it'll be a bigger ring of mulch, kind of. So we are here, Julie and I, spreading biochar. Biochar is this lovely charcoal ground up, like really good soil, basically. It's activated charcoal is what it is. So basically, it's carbon. So basically, it's really good soil. It's an apartment complex for microbiology. So what we're doing right now is we're trying to build soil. Making, you know, growing food is secondary to that. So if you want to grow food, you got to build soil. So this is kind of the secret ingredient for that, along with a lot of other things like worm tea and really good, you know, feeding, you know, ways to feed your plants. But biochar really like does the trick, man, especially here in South Florida where it's like sand, you know. It looks like a construction site out here, but we're trying to build a farm, you know. So we're following up right now. We planted this grove, like 30 different trees, all different types, mangoes, avocados, guava, the works. And I told Michael, I said, you know, they're gonna do great. We fed them compost. We did the deal. We gave them mulch. We planted them properly. But if you really want to go the distance, you should use biochar. So if you want to go the distance, use biochar. You burn, there's certain woods that are really good for you. You burn wood, carbon, and it you get it really, really hot. Some people do it in like a rocket stove. Some people do it like in the ground, and you do it with like part oxygen, you know, and then it really gets cranking, and then you smother the oxygen. And basically what's left is this really, really crisp, like, you know, when you leave a bonfire the next day, you like get there and there's that like charcoal chunk. That could be biochar. So you take that black like charcoal that's left and you charge it with nutrients, and then you have really, really supercharged soil. So that's the idea. The indigenous people of the Americas used to do this. Like, this is actually like stuff that we're just rediscovering. And it's so funny because like they had it all figured out. They were building soil in the worst conditions, you know. They used to do it in these pots in the Amazon, like terracotta pots. Like they were finding all these like villages that were just rocking, and like they had agroforestry setups all set up in the rainforest if you look into it. So the people before like were now like have science and all this stuff, and we're just figuring out biochar. It's like they had it all figured out. It's called terra preta, and it just like, it's such powerful soil that it just literally multiplies itself because it's just freaking making soil so quick. So it's hard to wrap your head around, but basically the biochar really does the trick. Like, I go by like looks, you know. I'll try something out. I'll go by results, you know. I'll try something out and it's like, did the plant like it or not, you know? And I put this, like when I put these in my food forest systems, like it makes a massive difference. You don't need to water as much. Like the plants just kind of figure it out, you know, with all this available like microbes, and it holds water. It's like literally you're creating a forest floor when you put this on your plants. So that's what we're doing here. I want to just kind of show you guys what I do to kind of beef up my system, because a lot of people are looking for hacks, and that's really all farmers are doing at the end of the day. They're trying to figure out the best way, you know, to produce the highest amount of yield, but we're trying to do it naturally, and this is a beautiful fertilizer to do that. So yeah, I hope you guys learned something. Definitely try making biochar. It's a process. I've done it, and it's definitely a process. Like, to make this amount, it's a lot of energy, you know. So we outsource it to a company so that our client can have really great soil, but you could do this in-house. Like, we're gonna start doing this at our farmstead, you know, and just experiment with different woods. So let me know what you guys find out, man. Biochar. Yes, bro.